How to be free from worries. The best solution. We are often accosted by worries. We ask ourselves these questions. How can I be free from worries? How can I overcome worries? How can I avoid getting consumed by worries? Well, you're not alone. Worrying is something that everyone has in common. Some may do more worrying, some less, but everyone worries sometime or other, and they find it very difficult when worry strikes. So, what is the solution to this worry problem? Let me get straight to the point. Worry is like a rocking chair. It goes back and forth, but does not get you anywhere. There are many solutions to deal with the worry problem, but I would like to offer you here the best of those solutions that will once and for all set you free from worries in general. The best solution to any problem is just not to fix it temporarily, but to find the root cause and eliminate it. The same way, the best solution to your worry problem is to once and for all eliminate the root cause of all your worries. And the root cause of all your worries is your ego. It is your bearing all the burden of your actions, duties, responsibilities on yourself. Not only that, you also bear the burden of the results of your actions. But you can relieve yourself of all this burden and all your worries if you do the following. Recognize that a higher power exists and surrender all your burden to that mysterious power. When you hear this, you may be skeptical. You may ask, how do we know such a power exists? Well, I ask you, isn't there a power that governs and manages the sun, the moon, the universe, and the zillions of people in it? You may call it nature, or you may call it God. I am calling it the higher power. So, that higher power that takes care of all of this and all the people, won't it take care of you? Why should you, instead of surrendering all your actions and the results to this higher power, take on all the burden of every action and its result on yourself? I mean, what do you gain by it? Isn't it the smart thing to do? If you are a manager, don't you delegate your work? If you need help, don't you ask someone else for help? So, when you are helpless and you can't ask anyone to help you about your problem, why not surrender to the highest power that will take care of all your problems if you surrender to it? The main reason for your unwillingness to surrender to the higher power is because you think that you are doing everything. But the truth is, things just happen in everyone's life as they are meant to happen. But your ego comes up and tells you that you are responsible for everything and that you should worry about it. However, that is not true. You don't have to worry about anything. Don't get me wrong, you certainly have to face the world and its problems that appear to you. But you need not worry about it, especially excessively. The truth is, things happen by themselves. For example, do you recall how sometimes you don't even think about something, but you find that the task is finished? Like you may be driving and you may be taking an exit, you may be taking many turns and reach home, but all without being really conscious of it. This is a proof that things happen by themselves. Problems happen, solutions happen. You think you're doing it, but in fact, things are done by you according to a predetermined plan. If you accept this position, you can be free from worries. If you don't accept this, you will be forever entangled in your worries. You may ask, how do I deal with my worries? You have to remind yourself constantly that worry does not change anything. Every time you're attacked by worry, you should remember to turn away from it. Shift your focus on doing something creative. Engage yourself in a fun activity that you like. Just do what you have to do and don't worry about what the results might be. In order to deal with worries, you have to consciously practice this every time you are worried. So perhaps you want to ask me now, how should I live my life? The way you should live is, when a problem occurs or you have to perform your duties, figure out how to solve the problem, do what you have to do, perform your duties the best way you can, but surrender all your actions and their results in your mind to the higher power. It is a mental attitude. Great sages and great masters say that if you surrender to a higher power, it will take over all your responsibilities of all your actions and all their results. If you do this, you will feel relieved and refreshed. You will no longer be consumed with worries. You will lead life with zeal and joy. You will act like an actor playing a part in a movie without attachment. You will act without attachment to your actions or their results. In fact, sages say that surrendering your mind to a higher power can even change your bad destiny for the better. Why? Remember, God works in mysterious ways. Moreover, what may seem unpleasant to you now may be actually happening for your own good. Therefore, I'm telling you, the best solution to the problem of solving all your worries is to surrender to the higher power in your mind. Have an attitude of surrender in your mind. Ask for the help of the higher power. Surrender your actions and their results to it. Then it will take over all your burdens and set you free from worries. If you surrender to the higher power, gradually you will find that things that happen in your life will not affect you at all. They will go on by themselves. This way, you can let the driver of the bus or the engineer of the train or the pilot of the plane or the captain of the ship take care of running the vehicle, while you comfortably travel as a passenger, happily and peacefully enjoying the scenes passing by. One important thing is you need to practice this. If you're not well and the doctor prescribes you a medicine, your illness will not be cured just by listening to the doctor's advice or looking at the medicine twice a day. You have to take the medicine yourself and let it absorb in your body. The same way, listening to what I said is good, but that will be of no use to you if you don't try and practice it in your life. So the smart and wise thing to do is to ponder deeply about what I have said so far and start practicing it every chance you get every day. After all, you won't lose anything except all your worries, and you may gain a lot of happiness and peace of mind. So, don't worry, be happy, live cheerfully, leaving all your worries to the higher power. Things will work out. Believe me, they always do. Surrender to the higher power and all will be well. This is the best solution to be always free from worries.